Howdy YouTube, today we're taking a look at the Jakks Best of ECW, one of my all-time favourites from the BWO, Stevie Richards. A very, very cool figure, pretty hard to find. I was able to pick this up actually at my local figure shop. As you can see, the packaging is fairly worn. It's obviously been sun damaged a fair bit. Really cool retro figure. I was a big fan of when Jakks released the Best of ECW and Best of WCW figure line. We got some really, really awesome wrestlers in that set. Really excited to actually pick up a BWO figure. Obviously the spoof of the NWO back in ECW, who later actually made an appearance in the WWE Great American Bash 2006, 2005. They appeared in that in a tag match against the Mexicals, which was a very, very short match, but still it was cool to see the BWO finally make it to the WWE. In the terms of packaging, not much other than obviously the ECW logo, the old school retro ECW logo, and then a nice shot of Stevie Richards at the bottom there. So let's get this guy opened up out of packaging and hopefully give you guys a cool review. Taking a look at the back, we can see the other figures in the set. Actually pretty solid wave of figures. We've got a ECW Rey Mysterio, Bubba Ray, Devon, RVD, Rhino. That's a really, really cool figure, actually. Then we've got Best of WCW, Billy Kidman, Eddie Guerrero. The Chris Jericho's very cool. Ric Flair, Rey Mysterio, and Chris Benoit. So actually solid lineup of figures. Something very different, something very cool, and certainly something sought after by a lot of collectors. Okay, and here we have Stevie Richards opened up and out of packaging. Just quickly running through the accessories he comes with. I thought it was a stop sign, as in just the actual sign portion. It turns out it is a literal stop sign, which is kind of cool. Something very different, a very unique accessory, that's for sure. Not something we get too often, but that's pretty cool. And now for the actual figure itself. I'll bring it forward so you guys can take a look at the face. I certainly don't remember Stevie Richards looking like that, but then again, I was used to the WWE and TNA version of the character. Still really awesome. I love the BWO shirt. One thing you've got to give Jakks is they always nailed the face sculpt. Nice detail on the hair as well and on the face. I think they did a fantastic job of that. Looks really, really nice. And then moving down, obviously, nothing on the back of the singlet, I suppose. Trademark Stone Cold Steve Austin denim shorts, of course. Pretty cool. Certainly a very unique figure, that's for sure. In terms of articulation, he's got a ball-jointed head, ball-jointed arms, swivel in the bicep, bend at the elbow, standard wrist articulation, swivel waist, legs move forward and back, bend at the knee, and then swivel in the ankle. So your standard Jakks articulation. So overall, as a figure, I'm actually a big fan of this particular one. I always liked Stevie Richards growing up and watching him on TV. He was recently on a podcast with PW Torch, and he was extremely rude on that, which did turn me off a little bit. But really awesome figure. Always been a big fan of the BWO and the NWO. If you're an ECW fan, I think this guy is a must-have. So hopefully you've enjoyed this review on the Jakks Best of ECW from the BWO, Stevie Richards.